Hey everyone, happy Friday, June the 12th. This is Sean Reddy with the Keller Williams Reddy Group and my colleague Everett Reddy, also of the Keller Williams Reddy Group. And we're bringing you the 13th week edition of our Tampa Bay real estate market COVID edition. So we're in our 13th week since the country went on lockdown. And every single day, Everett here is tracking the 5 leading metrics of the real estate market so that we can best predict where prices and sales might end up in the short and long-term future. So we're tracking things like number of listings that come to market, number of homes that go under contract, and then some things like how many homes get pulled from the market, like the sellers take it off, how many come back to market, meaning the contract fell apart. We want to check that too in case people are getting spooked or banks are tightening lending, things like that can happen. And then we're tracking price adjustments, price reductions, whatever you want to call it. So the big story though, of course, is number of listings and number of homes that go under contract. If you've watched these videos before, then you're going to notice that there's been a theme here. So in this week, ending today, Friday, there were 952 homes that came on the market between Hillsborough and Pinellas County. 952. And same week, 1,581 homes went under contract. So 952 came on, 1,581 went off. So that means people are buying the new listings plus some of the ones that have been sitting there. And that trend has been happening for several weeks now, where the number of homes going to contract well outpaces the number of homes coming on the market. Can be explained pretty simply that in the first 3 weeks of lockdown, we did experience a significant drop in demand. And I'm going to send this out with an email and a graph to illustrate that. So 3 weeks starting March 14th, contracts fell. And then the fourth week, contracts started to rise again. That trend continued for the next 8 weeks. I will say, though, this past week, we did experience an 8% drop in contracts. So trend's kind of breaking a little bit. Have to wonder what's going on now in the future. I was thinking of stopping this series because we just kept seeing the same thing over and over and over again. But now we're seeing, Florida having its highest COVID case count yesterday in one single day. We're also seeing 4-digit swings in the stock market again. So we're probably going to be keeping this going for the foreseeable future, just to, again, best predict what's going to happen to our real estate home values here in Tampa Bay. So grand total in the 13 weeks we've been tracking, this is our 90th day of tracking, there have been 12,373 homes that have come on the market between Hillsborough and Pinellas. Yeah, is that right? And 15,818 that have gone under contract. So that leaves a deficit of there's 2,824 less homes on the market today than there were on March 13th. So I said I did, explain what's happening here. Basically, we didn't see a drop in demand after those first 3 weeks. Like, demand kept up to where it should be for this time of year anyways, busiest time of year for real estate moves. Excuse me. And supply obviously has not done a great job of keeping up. So what's going on there? We have essentially 2 camps, or 3 camps really. The camp that knows it's a great time to be a seller and they're putting their home up for sale and they're getting multiple offers because of all the demand and limited supply. Then you have the camp that is kind of oblivious to the real estate market and they're just assuming that it's a bad time to be a seller. Well, that assumption may cost you. And then you have the third camp, which they don't want to put their home up because they don't feel comfortable letting people in their home. Look, totally get that. Everyone has their COVID comfort level, if you will. Homes can sell virtually, though. Lots of homes are selling virtually, meaning the buyer doesn't physically tour the home and there's not showings. We've done cash offers with our partner company, Keller Offers, where nobody enters the home. We've done virtual showings where nobody enters the home. So all that can happen. So if you are considering selling your home, I'll wrap this up now. Anytime in 2020, now may be the best time left in 2020 to be a home seller. Eventually, and we talked about some of the things that are happening right now, eventually there's going to be a bill come due for these now 13 weeks since COVID shut down the country. There's going to be a mortgage forbearance bill that comes due. There's going to be an economic ripple effect bill that comes due. It's going to affect the real estate market. There's also going to be all these people who, fell in that third camp of being uncomfortable putting their homes up for sale that eventually will. So supply will catch up. Demand, I would say demand's still going to remain strong, yet we're not going to have this extreme seller's market for the rest of eternity. So if timing isn't all that important to you, yet the amount of money you put in your pocket is, do it now, like right now. If it's more of a timing thing, then let's talk about what the market might look like based on all the metrics that we're tracking and the trends that we're seeing from there. So hope this finds you well. Hope you are doing well, safe, healthy, happy, busy, all that. And reach out to us if you have specific questions on specific neighborhoods or your specific home, or what the opportunities are to be a buyer and a seller in today's market. All right, guys, have a great weekend.